Welcome back to another Afterwork special. My name is Garrett and this is Mojo Manufacturing. So like I mentioned in the previous video, I have this, there's a little line right there where the two halves meet when I machine them. So I just clean that up real quick with the Dremel, with a little piece of sandpaper on the end of it, and basically that just cleans out that line a little bit. It looks kind of rough right there, but the tumbler cleans it all up, so no big deal there. Just cleaning that up and putting them in the tumbler. So after I got these out of the tumbler, I drilled and threaded the holes. And once again, I have to do that by hand because the drill bit I have is way too long for my machine to handle. So, got some bolts here, M12 by 1.25. So basically I just want to thread that in there and wrap some coat hanger around it to sort of hold it up in the oven while it cures the powder, plastic powder. And here's the old nasty one that I made the first time and I kind of screwed it up. So we're just going to go ahead and test with this one. Put this thing in there. We'll just run this one first, see what happens. I'm just cleaning this up with some rubbing alcohol right now. I don't have any actually acetone, so figured rubbing alcohol would do. Now that's how it's going to hang in there, just like that wire coat hanger. So here I've cleaned everything off and I sort of have it hanging off the side of the machine here where the monitor is. So I got it hanging here. Got the electrode thing, whatever, hooked up to it. I'm just going to spray it right here like that. But first off, let me show you what I got going on. So here is where I'm going to put the raw material, whatever that comes out of the gun. This gun is an Eastwood gun. I showed it in my last video. Eastwood. They make car products, stuff, whatever. And I took the emitter off the end or whatever that thing's called. Not the emitter, but the deflector thing. Took that off. That's what it looks like. It's to maximize the spray or whatever. But have everything hooked up. I have this smaller regulator that my dad gave me. It's for a paint gun. It's really old. Sears. Craftsman brand, whatever. So, and I got this desiccant thing that separates the water out. It's water, oil, anything, so no water or oil goes through the gun here. So, let's try this thing out. So already I would like to tell you what's wrong with this thing. This thing doesn't screw on here, not even barely a thread, but then you can't get your fingers in here to pull the trigger. So my finger got stuck, so I pulled it out, and out dropped this jar, and dumped it on the floor. So already on a bad start here. It's working, but I can't really get the regulator to stay right. I think we'll try that out. It looks pretty good. It looks a lot better than I thought it would. We'll go ahead and try that out, see what happens. Got the oven set to 450 degrees, which is the max here. Said it'll preheat. Takes 5 to 10 minutes to preheat there. Carefully place coated piece in the 450 degree oven, close the door. Check piece every 5 minutes until the piece has flowed out or glossed over. Some edges or thinner cast sections of the piece may flow out or gloss over early, but wait until the entire piece has flowed out. Oh, it's hot. I'm just going to pull that off to the outside like that, just so it can cool off slowly. Doesn't look too bad though. So here is the shifter handle after everything has been cured, and it's a little bit warm, but still okay to touch. It really came out pretty good. I want to see if I can put some white paint in there and sort of wipe it off to see if it sticks in there. So we'll see how that works out now. So that didn't really work out as well as I thought. So I put it on wet, or obviously I put it on wet, but then tried to wipe it off while it was wet. And that, you can see, the J sort of worked out there, but then the rest of it sort of is all messed up. Same thing there. So I'm just going to put this on there and let it dry, fully dry. And then I'll come back with like a damp cloth, because this is only acrylic paint. So come back with a damp cloth and then sort of wipe off the excess. And here is the moment of truth. Got my damp cloth here. Let's see what this thing does. Some of it's harder to get off than others. I gotta go deeper with the engraving, go deeper than, just a little bit slower I guess, to make it go deeper, but overall that looks like it has some potential to look freaking sweet. So we'll stick with that, see what we come up with.